Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I'm coming to you live, I hope, from my craft studio in Bancroft, Ontario. Uh, we have had thunderstorms this morning, and the internet has been up and down, kind of like you know, how the saying goes. Anyway, it's up right now. I'm not sure it's the speediest, but hopefully this is coming through okay. And I did say if I wasn't here at noon, it might be because my internet was out, and I know I'm late, but hopefully, hopefully people are here and people will find me. And according to this, I am live. So if you are here live, say hello and let me know that you have found me, even though I was uh, a couple minutes late getting going. But all righty, what do we have for today? We are getting very close to July. It's like tomorrow, and if you're in Australia, maybe it's already tomorrow. Yes, I think it's already tomorrow. Uh, but July is coming very soon, and that means online exclusive products are going live. Now, as a demonstrator, we've been able to pre-order these for the last 5 or 6 weeks, but tomorrow you can get your hands on them. So lots of great stuff there, including fall, Halloween, Christmas, those sorts of things. So there's some of that in there, and then lots of other fun things as well. So make sure you check that out tomorrow. And if you do want to place an order in my online store, number one, I would be very grateful. But number two, you get the new product of the month. So the June product of the month, the Wild Bunch, Stinkin' Cute, sold out in about 3 weeks. So this is a limited edition product each month, and when it's gone, it's gone. So if you see one that appeals to you and you want it, don't wait. Don't wait thinking, I'll place my order at the end of the month, because you might not be able to get it. But anyway, the one that's coming out for July, it's lovely, but it's not stinking cute like last month, I'll be honest. But it is very nice. So you can check that out tomorrow. Alrighty. Online global retreat. This is your last week to register for that if you are interested in the to-go kit. Comes right to your house. And then we have a 3-day retreat, July 9th, 10th, and 11th. Lots of demos, lots of make and takes, lots of fun, lots of laughter, gifts, all the things. So if you're interested in that, you have just one more day. July 1st actually is the cutoff. So just one more day to register for that. Um, for the to-go kit, you can register for the all access pass pretty much right up to the 9th, but certainly the Monday or Tuesday of that week. So you have a little more time for that, but why not get the full-on kit, because that's where all the fun happens. Well, it's not where all the fun happens. It's where the easy button to the fun happens. Okay, shall we do some crafting? So today I thought I would share a scrapbooking layout with you. Uh, I shared one a little while ago using the Valley and Bloom paper, and then I used that gorgeous Valley and Bloom paper for my Girls Getaway retreat that I hosted last week. And I'm not finished playing with this. I had wanted to do something like this um, before the retreat so I could share it with people there, but I just didn't get to it. So I thought I would do it now. And oops, I have my camera doesn't quite get a whole 12 by 12. But anyway, this is where we are headed. I'm going to assemble this uh, as we are together here. But here's where we started. Look at this paper. Is this not like gorgeous? Doesn't it just say, I must be a layout? I must be a scrapbook page or two. You get two of these sheets in each pack, so there's your perfect double layout. And it's so soft and pretty. And there is little hints of Blackberry Bliss in there. And I thought, I just have to put that together. That's just such a fabulous pop. So what I'm going to do before I get going on putting that together is I'm going to put these together. I'm going to do all of these in the do it here shadow technique, which is very popular right now in the world of card making and things. But what the heck, it can be very popular in the scrapbooking world as well. So I am going to use my grid paper here to get these, and I think I'm going to do 1/2 inch border. So I think I want more than 1/4 of an inch, and I want something even. I was just kind of eyeballing it before, but I think I should be a little bit more accurate. So yes, I'm going to do 1/2 inch. So did I mention I've just returned to the cottage and I think I'm pretty much all unpacked, but now I'm at the stage of finding things that I took home because I took extra supplies home because of the retreat, and I've put adhesive on the wrong side of this. Remember how I mentioned one time that I was sort of spatially challenged with putting these things together? You know what? This can go, this could go on the second layout because there's one where it can use adhesive there. So let's just look at this, flip it over this way. We want it here and here. I completely forgot what I was saying now. But... Oh yes, I took things home and then I haven't necessarily brought everything back. So I am going up 2 squares over 2 squares. This is on squares, and hopefully that's all straight. I should push this up a little bit, shouldn't I? So it's just a little bit further in the camera, and I'm going to do the same thing with all of these. So I don't need to turn this paper over. Turn the last one over. Okay, we're going to come down into this corner here. We're going to go up 2, over 2, up 2, get it all straight. Give it a nice press. Once you figure out how to do this, where to put your adhesive, it's actually quite easy to assemble these. Okay. Up 2, over 2. Oops. Get it straight. Okay, so tomorrow is Canada Day. That is our national holiday to celebrate our country and Confederation and all those things. And then on the weekend, all of our American friends will be celebrating Independence Day. So lots of vacation stuff going on right now. That and the kids just got out of school very recently too. So lots of travel, lots of vacations starting. Struggling with this one for some reason. There we go. Okay, so they are all assembled. So now we can bring this back in. This layout is not complex. There's not a lot of layers to it and everything because I really didn't want to I didn't want any patterns or anything to fight with this beautiful paper that's here. And I wanted to leave a lot of it exposed. So, okay, these are photo placeholders. I should have stamped them. Should I stamp them before I nail them down? I could do that because I did bring my scrapbooking stamps up. And I put them somewhere safe. Yes, that. Hmm. I know I brought them. I even know I took them out. And yes, I put them somewhere safe. Hang on, in here. Okay, we can do this. Maybe. So we have this lovely little camera so that people know. And when I take photos of this afterwards, you will know that I intend this to be a photo. So I have glued those all down. Well, maybe it will be a frame. Oh, yes. I'm gonna use Blackberry Bliss on here. Put this right in the center. There we go. Ah, it's for a photo. So you can use the white as a frame or a layer for your photo if you wish. If you have done photo mats, I don't include them when I send my scrapbooking kits because we're putting photos on there. But this is a little different. Oh yeah, Donna, hello, welcome. I'm mucking about here. Okay, now I do believe we are ready to put these on. So let's just see. So I was going to go bottom left, top right, and then somewhere centered-ish and centered-ish. Got it? Do you like how precise that is? And then this is from the sticker sheet. So there's you can get the designer series paper and you can get sticker sheets. So this peels off, and I'm just going to stand up here so that I can get this on straight. Move that down. Putting this about just a little less than half an inch from the top. That's okay, as straight as it's going to be. It's very sticky. So then this, I think we want down a little bit, don't we? We can use that as our gauge. So what do we think here? I know I didn't quite, can't quite get that all in. Sort of half an inch in, half an inch up, half an inch in, and half an inch down. So I think that works. Okay. Put this half an inch in, half an inch. Okay. And then I'm going to come over and do the other corner because then the other two are just going to fit in to create nice gaps. This, but I probably want this even, don't I? I should perhaps. I had a ruler. There we go. I'm going to put my ruler right across here, half an inch, so I know that I'm going straight, and then we're gonna kind of come in between these two. Over this way a little. Just gonna set that down. I have not given it a press yet, just so I can see the overall look. This one, oh, this is not going to be even because that is quite high. So this one definitely needs to be different. What do you think of that? I think that works, eh? Give it all a pat down. And then I have a couple. So this is from the Lily of the Valley bundle. These are the some of the die cuts. So there's Lily of the Valley die cuts. And I was thinking I would just tuck these right under here to be decor, kind of like that. I'm just going to put a little tiny dabs of glue on here. Hold these guys in place, and then it'll just tuck underneath. That. This is Balmy Blue, which is not listed as one of the colors in the paper, but this Coastal Cabana is the color, but that's such a light wash of the Coastal Cabana. The Coastal Cabana paper didn't look right with it, so I went to this instead. I'm not going to push this one. I'm actually going to take that glue off of there because we'll need to, whoops, tuck a photo under there at some point. There we go. Oh. Okay, so there is the left side. Or I haven't added any gems. Could do. We do have really fun gems in greens and blues and whites. Not sure yet. I'm going to ponder that one. We'll move on to the other page in the meantime. Set that one aside. And come over to this one. And again, we have pieces, whoops, don't land on there. To be, oops, little placeholders. But this one, so I'm going to do the shadow technique again on this one. But that's just going to be a framed piece. So let's move these things out of the way. And where did I put my ink? Oh, there we go, way over there. Good grief. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Donna. You know, it's, I find when I'm scrapbooking, I put something down and then, you know, sometimes I love it right away. Sometimes I'm not entirely certain because I was kind of mixing in colors that the balmy blue, it's not necessarily balmy blue, but it looks like balmy blue and it kind of coordinates with balmy blue. But the designer series paper is so gorgeous. You kind of can't go wrong, right? Okay, there's my photo pieces. And we will put these now. It's important that I get this correct because now I have now I've got pictures on the front, so I can't just flip it over or upside down or anything. Okay, let's measure here. And we're going to go 2 up and 2 over. Oh, oh, this is sorry. I have to concentrate when I stick these down or I won't get them right, but I know awkward silence, right? Yeah, so you know how it goes. Shadow. Oh, good. You know, I haven't done a lot of it, and I was thinking I should make some cards with it. Somebody asked if I would do it in one of my classes, and so it was sort of on my mind and on my radar to do this, but then I thought, oh, that might look nice for scrapbooking as well. So here we are. I'm glad you think it works. Okay. All right, and this guy just is not entirely square, so I'm just going to square him up a smidge like this. There we go. Okay, bring the big piece back in. Let's see if we are mostly in the camera, somewhat in the camera. Okay, so I'll start at the top here. And I am going to put these, I think 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. So I should probably put my ruler across there so that I get that lined up. What am I doing? 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. And then this one will go, just get centered in between. So where is the ruler? So we come right across here. Get the 1/2 inch. Okay. You may or may not have noticed I've not put adhesive onto the white because if that's not going to be a photo mat, then we're going to want it off of there. Uh-oh. Oh. So whenever you have threes and you're trying to center things, if the spacing is not super crucial, which I try not to ever make it super crucial because that's just way too much stress. um, what I recommend is that you do your outside edges and then you put the other one in the middle and just center it. Okay. So it doesn't really matter if this gap is the same as this gap, as long as these two are similar. Your eye will not notice anything to be off. So I don't even know how wide this piece is. It is 3.5, and I have I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1/4 inch each side. Oh. But why is it? It does look higher, doesn't it? 110. Did I do something wrong? Is this guy tucked under too far? Maybe he's are down slightly. Just come down slightly. Because once it's all done, it doesn't really matter how far down it is. But I do want them even. There we go. Oh, so I had intended to put this down. And I forgot. So I think we're going to skip it. I could pull all that up, but I don't know that I necessarily need to. Let's see where we're going with this. Maybe we'll just put a strip here. Cut this. I was going to do some stamping down the edges. Oh dear. Well, okay, I'm gonna cut this and see what we think. So this is 4 1/4. This is 8. I think I want it. Whoops. This is 3 1/4. So if I cut this at, well, let's just put this on here and see what we think. Cut this at 4. Now I need another ruler. Okay, the best laid plans. See? Craft spot, always an adventure. Always. Sometimes more so than others. What do we have here? We have 1/4 inch, up a little bit. So we would have a nice border. Okay, let's cut it at 4 inches. And if that doesn't work, we will, we'll move to plan C because we are now at plan B because we messed up on plan A. Okay. It's all good, right? I might want this smaller, not sure. What do you think? My thought was that I would stamp down the edge of this, and I think I can still do it. Let's just bring this in before we make any final decisions. So this is for my journaling. So I've got the Blackberry Bliss and the Balmy Blue and then white. And I was going to put that down here. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see it and I can get an opinion. Wonder, should this be sideways? Should this be over? Should this maybe just be, maybe just one-sided? I think that's it at this point, isn't it? So if we do, what's this border? It's not a nice number. No, it's 3/8. And this is 3/8. Yes, so 3/8. So if we do this at 3/8, and then this at half of what's left, what is left? 3 and a bit, 1.5, 1 3/4. Okay. Do you love the science of all of this? It's not really science. I'm going to take 1 3/4 inches off of this. We'll see what we think of that. Put this here. This would go here. Yes. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking that that could work. And we're going to do this up and down because that's just an easier way to do journaling. Do we want to stamp on here? We could stamp on here. Stamp some lines. I have those too. Move this out of the way. I'm I'm all crooked. Okay. Here's the lines. I'm just going to put some scrap paper under there. I don't know how you feel. I do not like to I don't like writing freehand on things. I tend to not do so well with that. I do this through here. I can because I already put the other thing to stamp, although I could stamp that first. It's all good. Okay, we're going back to the Blackberry Bliss. So you know what? Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do this one step at a time because I can be fairly hopeless at this too. I'm going to stamp this. Right. Okay. Got to move this. I'm going to stamp it right near the edge. This is from the Lily of the Valley stamp set, part of the bundle, and it is beautiful too. Right down the edge with this. I like to do stamping on my scrapbook pages, but this paper, you don't want to cover it, right? So there's just a lovely accent that I think will work out really well. Possibly better than just the little bit that I was going to have to stamp on from the original design. See, this might be a very, just one of those happy mistakes, right? They do happen. Frequently to me, it would seem, but well, the mistakes happen. They're not always happy. Although, you know what? Everything seems to turn out in the end, doesn't it? We kind of get it all together. Okay, I'm gonna take this off of here, and then I can use this block. So part of what I did was take home my blocks from the cottage because I didn't want to run short, and I set up all the make and takes and everything, and then they just sit there throughout the retreat. So I knew I was going to need some extra blocks, so I took them all home. I didn't quite bring them all back. I did bring the one container, so I do have blocks here. I just, usually I have two this size and I have the larger rectangle that I could have put that on, but anyway, we'll get through. So I think I want it about there. When I'm doing this, you could just cover over the whole piece, but I like to come down a little bit. So I have just a little bit more room for my title. So a little bit wider space for the title. And then we've got the lines going on. Okay. All right. All right. We're back on track. And let's see, I'm just going to come in. So there was a little something on here. You ever use your adhesive eraser to get rid of marks on your cardstock? I don't know what it was. Oh, no, I think it's a little bit of ink. Actually, it's not coming off. Many, many marks will come off with your eraser. It did lighten it though. Anyway, okay. So let's get some of the stuff out of the way. And so this is going to cover that a little bit, but that's okay. Put this to here. Making these borders even-ish. There we go. And then these pieces, we're just going to layer to pull in all the colors that I didn't end up really putting on here, but just the lights. Originally, I was thinking I would just do the light side because you could write on that, and then it just looked like it needed white. So we cut another piece. You just have to say a little bit less. A little less journaling. It's not usually a problem for many people. Lots of people don't particularly care for the journaling part, but that's what makes it your scrapbook so fabulous, because people can go back and read. They can see what you had to say about the day and what was going on and what was special and who the people were and just all the things. And so journaling, even though it may not be your favorite task, is such an important one. It's the story. You know, people used to be great storytellers, and we don't do that as much now, but our scrapbooks are a way to continue that. Not sure where I want this. Oh, maybe up here, because I was going to put this up. Friends become our chosen family. A little bit, I might need to put that on a Blackberry Bliss background just to break up that color, because it's not quite the right color. We could do this, couldn't we? We could do this. Does that hide the paper too much, though? It hides the paper. I don't hide the paper. This maybe should have gone this way. No, it's better this way. Maybe we leave this off. I don't know that we need it. Put this here and this, maybe up and down, maybe like that, eh? We have all this beautiful flower stuff showing. Do this. I have this quite even. Need to get out the ruler. Okay, so what do we have going on here? We have, of course, we have the lovely measurement of 2 1/8. And we're not quite 2 1/8. So this needs to shimmy a little bit. I could do this. This right at 2, this at 10. Oh yeah, see, my eyeballs are not straight. Only good though if you make sure you have everything lined up on your grid. This will be much closer. This down at the bottom so we can see those flowers. And there we go. Okay, so a little bit tricky to get them both in, but I will just bring this back and show you again. I'll put photos of these up so that you can see this a little bit better. There they are. And we'll just kind of set it all out here like this because it's not all going to fit. But there's a camera full, a camera full of page. How's that? Okay. Where am I? Oh, no, couldn't find my mouse there. There we go. So a little bit different than originally planned, but that's Craft Spot. That's how it goes, right? Isn't that the crafting adventure part of everything? I do warn you. You can't say that I didn't warn you that it would, it's my crafting adventure. Um, but in the end, it all kind of comes back together in it. More times than not, it works, especially if you sort of go away and come back and look, then you can kind of see the whole end result. So that's what I have for you. I hope you like it. The Lily of the Valley stuff is just so beautiful. If you haven't played with it yet, I highly recommend it. And it is back in stock right now. It was sold out for a while, but it is back in stock right now. So you can get it. Not positive the bundle is available right now, but I do have one. I was so excited to get this. I actually ordered it twice. So if you are interested in the bundle, the stamps and the dies, direct message me and perhaps we can get you the one that I have here and do a trade of some sort. All right. Thanks for joining me. Have an awesome rest of the day. I when I posted that it was raining and thunderstorms here, one of my dear friends from my church wrote back and said, "Oh, it's bright and sunny here." And it's like, whatever. So hopefully the weather is lovely where you are. And we're supposed to have our rain today, and then it's supposed to be done, and we have many more beautiful days. So take care and happy Canada Day, everyone. Enjoy your day tomorrow celebrating. Bye for now.